It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Rams, just ahead on EA Sports.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Time for our first look at the Denver offense, and of course the new face of the Broncos, 9-time Pro Bowler while in Seattle, Russell Wilson. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he is going to lose yardage here. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 3rd down, Wilson. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
And here comes Matthew Stafford leading the Rams offense out there, just as he did last season when he captured his first and the Rams' second Super Bowl title. That would complete to Skoranek. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. Here's Stafford. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, it's Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, LA! Cooper Kupp, 31 yards. And the Rams will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. To throw is Wilson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. Fourth down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. On the return is Powell. And that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10. Now a first down throw. Stafford connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. From the 50, Stafford. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford with a hook up here to Allen Robinson. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 37. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves its sticks. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air again, Stafford. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times you just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
On 2nd and goal, Stafford to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
From the 31, Wilson. That's complete. It's Okurebunom. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Being chased out left. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again is Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Jerry Jeudy took a step back from his rookie numbers in 2021 while battling an ankle injury throughout the season. But definitely hoping the arrival of Russell Wilson can help him reach his ceiling as a former 15th overall pick. Jeudy came through there with a chain-moving catch.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 4th down, Wilson trots off, and on comes Brandon McManus for the Denver field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The LA offense ready for this next possession. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Whenever you call and run the hitch route, a lot of times that ball's got to be in the air before the receiver even turns around. That's the result of throwing it so many times in practice. Is really a timing route. Make sure that ball's out of your hands, and oftentimes the receiver turns around, and there's the ball. Nice completion there.
Stafford looks to throw again. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Second down and 3. To throw is Stafford. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And they'll work this down inside the 30. On first down, it's Stafford. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Throw's going to be incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 4th down, and we go from one Matt to another. Stafford heads off. Matt Gay gets set for the Rams field goal. And Gay knocks this one through. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. And they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 25-yard line. Wilson. His throw here's incomplete. This is yet again, and the struggles here, they look pretty uncharacteristic for him.
You're certainly right about that. Mechanics are the key right now. Feet, arm, not in sync at all. He ends up throwing that one past his receiver that's open.
Wilson's throw taken in by Sutton. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Now Wilson on first down. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. Back now here on EA Sports. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throwing is Wilson. This will be caught. Judy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. Down inside the 10. And all all the way home for a Broncos score. Melvin Gordon, 36 yards. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. McManus's point after is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. The 30. 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown. A big-time special teams play here in the fourth quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's Wilson. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wilson. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The Broncos in their hurry up, trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Able to find Judy, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by David Long. And the Rams are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they take a knee. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. They'll go again here with Akers. And some room to maneuver. The 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Stafford down to a knee, and with it, he's going to ensure his guys a victory. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. This one no doubt important for Matt Gay. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And both offenses